starring Lee Marvin.
It just kills me to do this, baby. You know that, don't you? We had something. But you had to go and spoil it, didn't you? Oh, you're so beautiful. I'll never love anybody else. That's the only way. I have to. Bye, darling.
Saturday morning when a couple of kids on a picnic found the still smoldering remains of a burned-out late-model car. The patrolman called to investigate discovered a body, still bound with wire and burned beyond recognition. It was my day off, but murder keeps a 7-day week. My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant, M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police. Captain Gray called me from the morgue. I was to meet him in M Squad as fast as I could get there. Any identification?
There's nothing to identify.
Well, what about fingerprints, marks?
Couldn't be worse. Crime lab has a piece of the wire she was tied with. Oh, and they gave me this.
And what's that?
It's a 2-carat diamond. It's dirty but intact.
Well, maybe we could identify the money.
Smelled it. It's no good to us.
Well, how about the diamond itself?
Oh, Frank, there must be thousands of diamonds this size.
Yeah. Okay, so where do we start?
Try missing persons.
Missing persons, please. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, Ballinger. What do you have on a female Caucasian, height 5'4.5"? No, that's all we can give you. Okay, let me know if anything comes up, huh? All right.
Anyway, we got a lead. License plates from the burned car.
You think the killer would have taken them off the car?
Look at this. Legal owner is Paul Crater. Lakeshore Drive.
Paul Crater.
Uh-huh. Playboy lawyer.
Oh, what do you know?
Check it out, will you?
These your license plates, Mr. Crater?
Well, how would I know?
The number is 330572 and then registered under your name.
Where'd you get these?
How did you get so banged up?
Well, if you don't mind, it's a private affair.
Not anymore, Mr. Crater. You're a suspect in a murder case. Now, how did you get banged up?
Well, I had a few words with a fellow.
Your car is wrecked. A girl is found murdered in your car. And you're all banged up and you say you had a few words with a fellow.
Well, that's my houseman. Alfred? Alfred? He'll tell you. Yes, sir. Lieutenant Ballinger wants to ask you a few questions.
Yes, sir.
Well, what's your last name, Alfred?
Beasley, sir.
How did Mr. Crater get these injuries?
Go ahead. Tell him.
It was an altercation, sir, 3 days ago at the Club Bordeaux.
Has he been out of the house since?
No, sir, no. He was quite badly injured. We had the doctor in.
Oh, what doctor?
Dr. John F. Lansing, Michigan 45730.
Michigan 45730. We'll check that. Are you sure that he hasn't been out of the house in the past 3 days?
That's correct, sir.
If my car was wrecked and a girl was killed in it, then somebody must have stolen it.
Out of your garage, right under your nose.
Go out and see if the car's there, Alfred.
Never mind, Alfred. It's not there. I've checked. What's left of your car is impounded in the police garage. Now, who is this fellow that you had this fight with?
A drummer in the band at the Club Bordeaux. A fellow they call Stick Wilson.
What was it all about?
Stupid misunderstanding. He didn't like the way I danced with his girl. It was one of those things.
Are you also a musician?
What? Oh, the guitar? I just play it rather well.
Mr. Crater, you weren't planning on leaving town, were you?
I hadn't thought of it.
Well, please don't. Stopped off at the Club Bordeaux to verify Crater's story with the drummer, Stick Wilson. He wasn't there, but the French woman who owns the place was. At the moment, she was pretty upset because her star attraction, Gladys Gay, had quit abruptly to take a job in New York. But between her comments on the undependability of girl vocalists, I did manage to learn 3 things about Stick Wilson. On the drums, he was a genius. All the ladies loved him. And he spent his afternoons practicing at Jazzville, a record shop. On my way to Jazzville, I got a hurry-up call from Captain Gray. Missing Persons had received a fresh report on a missing female Caucasian. She was the daughter of Floyd Gilbert, an important industrialist. What's your daughter's name, Mr. Gilbert?
Cynthia. Here is a recent photograph. Her name may be Cynthia, Mr. Gilbert. We don't think she's using it.
Yes, I know. She calls herself Gladys Gay. She's a singer.
When was the last time you saw your daughter, Mr. Gilbert?
2 weeks ago, we quarreled. I wanted her to come back home.
And?
Well, she resented my interference with her career. Last night, I phoned her to try and patch things up. She wasn't at the Club Bordeaux where she'd been appearing.
Where was she?
The manager told me that she'd quit. Left suddenly to go to New York to take an engagement at the Manhattan Towers.
And what makes you say that she's missing?
I put in a call to the Manhattan Towers this morning. No Gladys Gay had been booked to appear there. I'd never even heard of her.
They never heard of her?
No.
We showed him the 2-carat diamond, but he'd never seen it before. There was still the possibility the girl in the morgue could be his daughter. But there was no point in telling him that till we were certain.
You're interrupting me, man, and I'm working on a beat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you a few questions.
Oh, sure. Glad to oblige. Shoot the questions.
I understand you had a beef a couple of nights ago at the Club Bordeaux with an attorney by the name of Paul.
Yeah. I did it real good, too.
You mind telling me what it was all about?
Look, man, when a cat tries to cut you out with your own wife, I mean, what do you do?
You're answering the questions.
Well, you warn him off, don't you? So I warned him. I think that joker needs a hearing aid.
And it was about your wife?
I happen to be very much in love with Glad.
Glad.
Gladys Gay, if you ever love him.
Wait a minute, you've lost me.
Gladys is my wife.
Did you marry her recently?
A month ago, just across the border.
It was a secret marriage.
Well, Lieutenant, Glad was worried about her daddy. I mean, he's a big wheel around here. She didn't think he'd exactly like her being married to a drummer boy.
Well, then you know where she is.
Well, sure I do. Look, Lieutenant, what are you asking me all these questions for? I mean, if you got something on me, let me know, huh? You're making me nervous.
Well, your wife's dad, he seems to think that his daughter is missing.
Missing? Well, you gotta call the Club Bordeaux. They'd have told him. She left for a job in New York.
Well, he did call the club, and they gave him the message. She's supposed to be opening up at the Manhattan Towers.
What do you mean, supposed to be?
Well, he called the Manhattan Towers in New York, and they never even heard of her.
Well, look, Lieutenant, I mean, if your old man's always on your back, what do? Wouldn't you try to shove him off? She probably gave them that message to give to him in case he called.
Well, then you know where she's staying.
Oh, well, she left in kind of a hurry. Didn't even have a reservation. She's gonna call me tonight, though.
Lieutenant, you're wanted on the phone.
Well, thank you. I'll be right back.
Hello?
It was Captain Gray. The police lab had some information regarding the wire which had bound the dead girl's wrists. There was something strictly out of harmony at Jazzville. I seem to have interrupted a meeting between Wilson and Alfred Beasley. I figured if I could find a way to watch without being watched, I might learn something very educational. I told the captain I'd be back as soon as I finished questioning Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Look, Lieutenant, I think Glad's dad's worried about nothing at all. But is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, not yet, but if your wife does phone you tonight from New York, would you call me, please?
Sure.
It was obvious that Stick Wilson was using the record shop to make some kind of an exchange. What didn't add yet was why Paul Crater's houseman was in on the deal. I stayed there watching for an hour. In that time, 2 more exchanges were made with 2 other customers.
Go next door for a cup of coffee.
When Stick made a 3rd deposit and left the store, I decided it was time to move. The paper contained a pop of heroin. It made Stick Wilson a pusher using the record shop for a drop. I had the evidence on Wilson. All I needed now was the lab's verification, and we could pick him up.
narcotics.
Oh, not yet. If you got any stuff in that place, he's taken out of the record shop by now.
Yeah. Sure he's the one that hit you?
Oh, I didn't see him, but of course, who else? Well, there's too many angles to this case. Crater, Beasley, and Wilson. That dead girl in the morgue. I guess we better start reshuffling the pieces. Hey, wait a minute. You said something about a piece of wire?
Oh, yeah, here it is. Lab said they found traces of silk thread on it. It's a bass string guitar.
Guitar?
Yeah.
Crater has a guitar.
See, that's right. Let's take another look at those files.
There was no record on Paul Crater, but surprisingly, we did have a package on his immaculate houseman, Alfred Beasley. He'd been arrested 2 times for dope addiction. He'd taken the cure, but it didn't take. I now understood the connection between Beasley and Wilson, and being an addict, Alfred's alibi for Crater was highly questionable. You'd like to come in, please?
Mr. Crater's not at home.
Well, it's you we want to talk to.
Come in, please.
Does Mr. Crater always use steel strings on his guitar?
I couldn't say, sir.
Have you ever noticed a string on it wound with silk?
I don't know, sir.
We pulled your package, Alfred. We know you have a record. Now, you better come clean with us, or the law's going to lean on you and lean on you hard.
But what have I done?
You're an addict, and you're still hooked.
That isn't so, sir.
I saw you buy a pop of heroin this morning. Let me see your arm. There's the evidence.
Now, you listen to me, Alfred. There's a dead girl in the morgue. We want to know who she is and who put her there.
I can't tell you.
Was it Crater? Did he wire her hands together and then wreck his car?
No, he had nothing to do with it.
Then who was it?
I can't.
Look, Alfred, either way, you're stuck.
It was Mr. Wilson.
Stick Wilson?
That's the truth, sir.
Who was the girl?
I can't tell you that. Mr. Crater let her in. It was very late, and they talked in whispers. And then the young lady went out to the garage and got into Mr. Crater's car.
Were you in the habit of watching? Did you snoop on Mr. Crater?
No, sir. It was after Mr. Wilson called. He called me earlier in the day and said that if a young lady called on Mr. Crater that night, I was to let him know at once.
And you did?
Yes, I called him at the Club Bordeaux. Then I watched. I wanted to know what it was about.
After the girl went to the garage, what happened?
I was watching from the dining room window. I was just interested to see who she was. And then, as she drove out of the garage, Mr. Wilson got up from behind the driver's seat. He held something to the back of her head. It must have been a gun. And then he made her drive off.
Did you tell Mr. Crater what you saw?
No, sir.
Why not?
I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
I need a fix 3 or 4 times a day. I had to have it. Mr. Wilson would have cut off my supply.
So for the need of a drug, you allow yourself to become an accessory to murder?
I didn't know he was going to kill her.
All right, now you know. Who was the girl?
I don't know.
Mr. Crater knew her. He let her drive his car. He must have mentioned her name. Now you think. Think real hard.
Until last night, I'd never seen the young lady before. Mr. Crater let her in. I don't know her name.
All right, Alfred. That's enough. He's telling the truth, Lieutenant. He didn't know who the girl was.
All right, Mr. Crater, you tell us.
Gladys Gay.
Wilson's wife?
She wasn't working at it.
I wonder who's to blame for that.
It was Wilson. 2 days after she married him, she found out that something was really wrong with him. He killed her dog for no reason at all.
Where do you fit in?
She hired me as her attorney. We fell in love.
And Wilson found out about it.
He tried to win her back. He bought gifts, furs, jewelry.
A 2-carat diamond, for instance.
That's right. Gladys wondered where the money was coming from. She found out.
Sure, he was pushing H.
He said he was doing it for her, so he could give her the things her her father gave her.
Was she living with him?
She was afraid to walk out. So I worked out a plan. She was to go to New York to accept an engagement.
And that was a lie.
Instead, she was to take my car, drive to Reno, and get a divorce. I was to join her there.
But Wilson was one jump ahead of you.
Well, he must have been following us around. Or maybe he had Alfred spying on us.
So he followed her here and killed her.
I guess that's what happened.
Why should we believe you, Crater? How do we know that you didn't pay Alfred off to tell us that story?
That's not true.
She was found in your car. Her hands were tied with a guitar string. You have a guitar.
A guitar string?
A steel string wrapped with silk. The bass string.
Well, that lets me out. I haven't used a silk string in 10 years. They're obsolete. He was trying to throw suspicion on me. He made a mistake.
We'll find out. We're going to take you down to headquarters as a material witness.
Okay, let's go. We had a pretty solid case against Stick Wilson, but we needed one more item to make it open and shut for a jury. The guitar string. Give me an E string for a guitar.
What kind of string did you say it was?
An E string, the bass string for a guitar out of silk, please.
Silk. We don't have any of those. They're out of date.
You didn't look very far, did you? Here's one. How much do you want for that?
75 cents.
Thanks. Killer.
Hey, don't bug me with him. Oh, Lieutenant.
You're under arrest. Play it cool. Nobody gets hurt.
Oh, what's the rap, man? Too much racket?
Murder. We know what happened to your wife. Now let's go.
Hold it, Lieutenant. Okay, Stick. Out the back. Get the car. I'll follow.
Drop it, Lieutenant, or the kid gets it in the head.
The blonde inside. Grab her. Okay, lie real still and don't move. They dug the slugs out of Stick Wilson and he stood trial for the murder of his wife. He was convicted and executed. The blonde in the record shop and Alfred Beasley are both serving terms for narcotics violations.
Squad. Starring Lee Marvin.